Hello and welcome. Welcome to your complementary weekly session, which is the heart and soul transformation session. And whoever's watching this recording as well, welcome. Within these sessions, we work on self healing using soul healing techniques that help us with various aspects of our life. We demystify soul healing with these simple techniques and practices. So they help us with our physical body, emotional body, mental body, relationships, finances, and much more. Today, we're working on happy, healthy relationships. So this is an introduction session, and every few months, every 6 months, I offer the 2 hour workshop, which is also called Happy Healthy Relationships. So this is happening this month. If you can join, it's on the 28th of this month. Please register. I'll put in the information in the page uh, on the YouTube channel so that you can join that particular workshop. But it only happens twice a year, so the next one is in at the end of the month, the last Saturday, uh, which is 28th of the March. So I hope you enjoy this particular session, and you can apply even if you don't join the workshop. You can still apply these techniques in your life to transform information, the message, the energy, the matter of the relationships. Whether it's personal relationships, it's business relationships, it could be your stakeholders, it could be any relationship within your life. Usually, practices like forgiveness also helps bring healthy, happy relationships. And the forgiveness practice we've done a couple of weeks ago, so if you can go revisit it. But within my monthly membership, we do a monthly forgiveness practice as well that goes deeper into any aspect of your life. You can use forgiveness for any aspect of your life. But if you want to do a deeper sort of transformation and also prevention of any sickness, any challenge within relationships, forgiveness is a key practice, which we will cover in the longer practice in the workshop if you join. But if you today we're just going to go into a simple practice that will help you. And usually we use five of the 6 power techniques to do our practices. Today I'm going to introduce to you a new power technique. It's not new to soul healing. It's actually it's not common to other modalities because it's very unique to soul healing. But within my sessions, we haven't introduced it yet. So today I'm just going to talk about the Tao calligraphy power. Tao calligraphy is source's love and light, frequency, vibration. And Tao calligraphy is founded and written by Dr. and Master Jigang Shah. He's a lineage holder of this calligraphy art. And the way he's created and written the calligraphy, it has the frequency as he writes it. He connects to the source, to the Tao, and that frequency is then transmitted into the calligraphy. So when we meditate within the field, when we trace within the field, we receive that, even if it's 1% of the information from that calligraphy, it slowly helps us transform our life. So today I'm going to be introducing a calligraphy which is in a couple of his books. It is called the Ling Guang, the soul light calligraphy. It is still a Tao calligraphy, but every calligraphy has a different character and a different frequency and vibration. This one is Ling Guang, which is soul light. And for the next few weeks, hopefully, we will sort of do a practice with this calligraphy. Today, we will just do a yin practice. So there is a difference between within our sessions we do yin and yang, so the alternation. So the yin practices are meditating in the field, just receiving the information, the message, the frequency and vibration. Um, you know, silent chanting, silent invocations is also yin. Loud is yang. Body tapping is yang because it creates a lot of blood flow and energy, and tracing the calligraphy is yang. So we will start with the yin for today, but we'll go through all the 6 power techniques today, and we'll connect. So soul to soul, heart to heart connection is the soul power, the say hello technique. So we are going to connect to even the calligraphy. That is very important within all your soul healing practices. The connection takes you much deeper. So, yes, you could do your practices without connecting, but they won't go as deep as when you connect. So, from before, we've seen that every aspect of our life has a soul. Even our heart has a soul. Even the relationships has a soul. So we are connecting to that soul. Even the calligraphy has its soul. We will connect to the calligraphy as well. And even within your relationships, whether it is, let's say, a relationship with your father, relationship with your mother, your partner, your children, your siblings, if you have grandchildren, etc., each one of them has a separate soul, heart, mind, energy, matter levels. So when we're doing soul healing practices, we're going to the root of everything, the soul level. And then the others are just, it will be a ripple effect, a domino effect. So from what I've explained in the past, soul healing is about transforming negative information that's causing our challenges. So even within your relationships, if you find that there's challenge, then it means there's some negative information at the root cause of that relationship, which can be transformed with the practices. So today is an example of that practice. And maybe for the next few weeks, I'll focus on different practices that can help relationships. So today we're just doing a simple practice. And in the future, we'll do different practices that will help you. So as you transform, now in a nutshell, soul healing is transform negative at this root cause, at the soul level, at the information message level into positive, and then you see at the matter level that relationship starts seeing shifts, transformation. And even if you don't have a challenge within a relationship, that doesn't mean that, I'm not going to work on this relationship because I don't have a challenge. Actually, you should work on every relationship, making sure that it's strengthened at every time so that you don't have those challenges. And even if you have the challenges, they won't be big enough to actually create a big void between that relationship, if it makes sense, right? So ongoing practices, even within your relationships, keeps them healthy and happy. There'll be a connection, there'll be harmony, there'll be order within that relationship. Over the years, I've seen, and I notice this a lot in a lot of couples, maybe. They get married, and then obviously during the life, they have different priorities. When they have children, their focus goes on their children. But somehow they start sort of becoming a bit separate in their lives. And they're not working on strengthening the relationship, keeping that connection, order, harmony in the relationship. And before they know it, they're quite apart, right? I mean, recently somebody mentioned to me that, you know, Whenever, like, even the partner asks, so what do you think? Should I wear a jacket today? Is it cold outside? And the partner, the wife or husband responds, am I Google? Now, is that kind of a response that you want from your partner? I mean, the other day I asked my boss at lunchtime because I was going to go for a walk, and I said, "So how is it out there?" Because he'd just been out, and he goes, "Actually, it's very warm. You don't need a jacket." And do you know what? I constantly do forgiveness practice with my boss, and ever since I've been doing these practices, my relationship with my boss is slightly better than ages ago. Ages ago, we wouldn't even bother talking about the weather outside. How is it outside? Do I need a coat? Sort of thing. So, this is the difference of working, and it doesn't have to be husband and wife, it can be any relationship. And another example I'll give you is I've done many of Tony Robbins courses, right? And he mentions because his and Sage's relationship is quite close, and they've been maintaining that. They actually take time out to maintain that every day. And he was like, during the first years, the honeymoon period of your relationship, you're always like, "What can I do for you, honey?" Even if your partner tells you, "Oh, take this rubbish bag out," you're like, "Oh yeah, yeah, let me do that." And then a few years later, you're like, "Am I your servant or something?" That's the void that you want to avoid in your life. That is the void. And don't get me wrong, I get angry with my husband, but I come back to normal and neutral, and I'll go and hug him. I'll before the end of the night or before we go to sleep. That relationship doesn't stay there. It is back here. And that is the difference between knowing what to do and actually applying it in your life as well. So you've got to constantly apply these techniques in your life. So I mean, you don't have to pick on one relationship. When we do the scan, today we're going to do a scan. We'll do the usual physical body, emotional body, mental body, but we'll also focus on our heart chakra and focus on a relationship, right? Focus on a relationship, and then we're going to find out if there's one or more than one relationships we want to either avoid the separation, that disconnection within our relationship, prevention, or if you already have the separation, you want to transform your relationship and bring it closer. So decide which one it is. And it could be a group of people as well, right? It could be a group of people. So you decide when we do that focus, the scan, you can decide, or you already have like a certain relationship you want to work on already within your uh, conscious mind. You may be thinking something, but when we start doing soul healing, we actually tap into a little bit of the subconscious, and our decision could change between now and when we actually do the invocation. So keep an open heart. Even if you've chosen one relationship, you could be thinking of another one by the end, by the time we start the actual practice. And it's all okay. That is the guidance that's come in to you. So keep an open heart. There must be a reason why that relationship has come into your conscious mind after, all after a few minutes of doing the grounding. Sorry. So, if you have any questions after you've done this particular practice, please do message me, email me, put it in the chat if you're obviously in the YouTube comment section, and I will respond to you. But you can actually just message me privately, because sometimes it's like a private conversation, especially when it's related to sensitive matters of relationships and finances, this and the other. And no, I won't come to you as like a therapist, a psychotherapist. I'm not qualified for that. But I have transformed a lot of relationships. My own. I found true love at the age of 49 and gotten married at the age of 49. So it is possible. It is possible to transform your life using soul healing. And there's no fast forward method. You have to put in the practice. You have to actually do the practices to transform your information because the information is very unique to you. The practices maybe that help me within one session could take 10 sessions for another person or a relationship. Let's say if you have a relationship with a mother and a father, even those two relationships have a different information energy matter within the soul, heart, mind, energy matter levels. So maybe it will take you one session to transform the information with your mother, but it could take more than 10 sessions with your father, or vice versa. I'm not, these are just examples I'm giving. That the information with every relationship is different. Even if you're twins, the information, if you have children who are twins as well, will be different with both the twins. So let us begin with a grounding practice so that we can actually focus and check in with ourselves, right? And as I said, sometimes when you ground and you focus inward, because if you have a busy mind, you're not going to be able to focus inward. So the grounding practice brings you into the present moment to stillness to help you focus inward. And every one of my practices starts like that. So please join me. Yeah? All right. Let us place our hands on our heart chakra, one on our lower abdomen. Gently closing our eyes. And let us breathe in. And the breath, just relax. Take it as far as it can go. If you can get to your lower abdomen, great. Don't force the breath, so your body shouldn't be moving like vigorously. Just gently allow that breath to go into your lower abdomen. Let's breathe in. Hold and breathe out. Breathing in, just allowing your entire body, even your heart and your mind, just to go down, connect, be grounded. And out. One more time, just breathe in, bring that stability to your entire soul, heart, mind, and body. And out. And just take a moment. Let us begin with our physical body. Just do a scan, head to toe. Check in with your body, how you're feeling. If there is any aches or pains, and sometimes, you know what, you can feel the aches or pains. The message could be related to a relationship, but your body is feeling the aches or pains, especially your heart. So just check wherever you can feel that tension, that disturbance within your body as well. Many of the emotions we hold as well. So come to our heart now, check within your emotional body. Are there any unbalanced emotions right now in your life? And sometimes they could be related to relationships. Irritation, frustration, anger, worry, fear, sadness, whatever it is. And bring your attention to your brain, your mental body, your mind as well. Your mind is not an organ, it is just a concept, and it's a level of consciousness and unconsciousness within, your being, your entire being. Even your relationship has a mind. So um, just check within your brain, your physical brain, and if it is busy, it is noisy, it is disturbed, is it fairly quiet and calm? Anything to do with relationships in there? And it's most probably, if it's relationship, it first starts as an emotion before going to your brain and disturbing you as a conversation in there. And now bring your attention to your heart chakra. Which one of your relationships or group of relationships requires this practice today? Like, where do you want to bring the closeness or prevent sickness within relationships? So just focus inwardly again and just see how you're feeling. And next week we're going to do a forgiveness. Today we won't, but next week we'll do forgiveness with these souls. And it could change by next week. Another relationship might come into your mind. So just put an intention now. What do you want to work on? Which relationship do you want to work on? Or is it a group of relationships? And even if it is somebody who's passed away, you could still work on your relationship with this person. It's never too late because in the soul world, you're still entangled. Even the person is not there anymore. But they were in your life for a reason. There was a soul entanglement. So you could work on it. And especially before I start, if you want to, especially when there's sensitive matters and you want to work with me, I would suggest do the one-to-one sessions. Of course, the group sessions will help you without any doubt, but one-to-ones you can go deeper and it will be kept between you and I. So that's the point. That it's the same relationship you have with your doctor and your therapist. It will be kept between us. And it won't go out anywhere else unless you request it to. So let us begin with the connection now. We start with saying hello with our inner souls and also the souls of this relationship because they are connected to ourself. So we're going to start with connecting. So let us begin. Dear my soul, heart, mind, and body. Dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of my physical body, my emotional body, my mental body, my relationships and finances, and every aspect of my life. And specifically the soul, heart, mind, and body of the relationships with, now you fill in the blank here. So, dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of my relationship with, now you can repeat the same request. It could be a group of people, remember. I love you. You have the power to transform any negative information into positive. You have the power to be healthy and happy. You have the power to bring connection, harmony, order into this relationship. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now, as always, we also connect to the outer souls. Now, the outer souls could be the divine realm. If you believe, please connect to as many aspects as you want to. You could connect to Mother Earth and the universe. They've got a very high frequency. No matter what's going on in Mother Earth right now, it still collectively has a higher frequency than us individually. So we connect. And as we bring all these outer souls into our practice as well, we also we contribute to the high frequency because we're doing a positive practice right now. We're requesting connection, harmony, order. We're requesting health and happiness.
Raju will order 5,000, 500,000 because he will keep it in stock. Doesn't matter how long.
Okay, so welcome, Sarla. I deeply apologize. We have started the session. So just bring yourself to a seated position if you are, and just connect to yourself. Breathe in. I have done the invocation, but I'll repeat it just for your so that you can be in the same practice. So the intention today is for happy, healthy relationships, and you can go back and see the recording, which is gonna be on the YouTube channel, so that you can follow the whole recording from the beginning. So just keeping that relationship or group of relationships in your consciousness and in your heart, we're going to connect. So we connect by saying hello to our inner souls first. So just follow me silently or out loud if you can. Dear my soul, heart, mind, and body. Dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of my physical body, emotional body, mental body, relationships, finances, and every aspect of my life. And specifically, dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of my relationship or relationships with. Now, just fill in the blank with the relationship you want to see, harmony or prevent any sickness. Just fill in the blank right now, whichever relationship you want to work on. And once you've done that, you say, I love you. You have the power to transform any negative information into positive. You have the power to bring health and happiness within. You have the power to bring connection, harmony, order. Thank you. Just keep on focusing. If you haven't, just place one hand on the heart chakra, one on the lower abdomen. Keep on focusing within any sort of vibration you feel, any warmth. It could be warmth or coolness, temperature change, any sensation. And now we're going to connect to the outer souls, as I've explained. Connecting to the outer souls amplifies our sessions. So we connect to the divine realm, and if you do believe, please connect. We connect to Mother Earth and the universe because their frequencies are much higher than us. So even if we receive 1% of their frequency, amazing. We're you know, transforming at a higher level, at a higher frequency. And today we're going to be doing all the 6 power techniques. So today we connect to a calligraphy as well. So in the past, so if you go to the YouTube channel, you'll see that there have been sessions since December. We've been doing 5 of the 6 power techniques. Today we're going to introduce calligraphy as well. So let us connect and just follow me again and connect to as many aspects as you wish to. We start with the divine realm. Dear Source, dear Tao, dear Divine, dear all of our spiritual fathers and mothers, and you can name any saints, any spiritual beings you want to call into this field. Just say their name and we request them to come in. Dear all of our heavens teams, our gurus, our guides, our angels, dear heaven, dear Mother Earth, countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes, we love you, we honor you. Please will you join us today and help us? Help us with this practice to bring health and happiness to our relationships, to strengthen, to bring harmony, to heal, transform, to prevent sickness within these relationships. We're so grateful. Thank you. Now we connect to the calligraphy because it also is external to us. And this calligraphy is, I don't think I mentioned the books, but it appears in 2 of the books that Dr. and Master Shah has written. So one of them is Soul Healing Miracles, and the other one is not written by him, but it's an autobiography. Not an autobiography, a biography by William Gladstone, Miracle Soul Healer. So these 2 books have this calligraphy called Lingwang, soul light. So we're working on, the light from this soul is actually the original soul. So, and we've said hello to the soul of our relationships. So we're working at the soul level. And the soul level is the root cause. And you'll find that the information transforms at the matter level gently, and you'll see the transformation happening. So let us say hello to that calligraphy first. Dear the Ling Guang calligraphy, the soul light calligraphy, we love you. Please will you join us and help us to strengthen, to transform, to heal, to prevent sickness, to bring health and happiness to our relationships. We're so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And just visualize as you're breathing in, you're breathing from the field now. Mother Earth light, universal light, divine light, the soul light from the calligraphy. Bring it into your heart chakra as you're breathing in. And as you breathe out, send this love, this light to all the relationships you've invited. Whether it's one person or a group. Once again, just breathing in, visualize that light, whatever color it is. It could be golden, it could be rainbow, it could be any color. Some of us have our third eye opens, we can see. But just visualize, you don't need to see the color. Just visualize golden light coming into your heart chakra again. As you breathe out, just sending that light to this relationships you've invited, you want to strengthen. And now as we can do an affirmation, just sending them love. Love melts all blockages. Next week, we're going to work on forgiveness. Forgiveness brings inner joy and peace, and it's really key for relationships. But every aspect of life can be healed with forgiveness. Then we can work on compassion the week after. So just visualize as you are saying these affirmations that love from like unconditional love. There's no condition. Whether or not your relationship is healthy with this person or people, unconditionally send them love. So you say, I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. As you give your unconditional love, forgiveness, compassion, any aspect that we're going to work on, do it from your heart and unconditionally. And you see that negative information, if there is any, because prevention is also better than cure. You don't need to have any issues to be here to do this practice. But you will see that that negative information is transforming. But you're not expecting anything. So do it without expectation and you'll get even more. So let us do that again. Let us give love to this group of people. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. And just breathing in. And as you breathe out, letting go of anything that you're hanging on to that is stopping your physical brain from, or in your physical heart from sending that love. So unconditional love. It's very difficult, especially when you have challenges. It is difficult. So just take a moment now, just within your heart chakra, just close your eyes, take a moment, observe, make a note. What do you feel? What sensations do you feel? And now I'm going to put up the calligraphy, but today we're just receiving. We're just going to receive. We're going to chant the Ling Wang, soul light, right? Bring health and happiness. We're going to do some affirmations, but we're not tracing the calligraphy today. I will share how to do that next time. So we're just going to do that. So you're just meditating in the field. But initially, you can have a look at the screen. Just look at the calligraphy. As I say, this is an extract from a book by Dr. and Master Jigong Sha, but he also gave the rights to William Gladstone for his book, The Soul Healing Miracles. The Soul Healing Miracles, sorry, is Dr. and Master Jigong Sha's book, but he gave the rights to put this calligraphy in the Miracle Soul Healer, which is it's a biography by Bill Gladstone, who was a literary agent. He was a literary agent of a lot of authors like Deepak Chopra, Irvin Laszlo, and Master Shah himself has, he was with the publishing house for a long time. So he's late William Gladstone. He's no more, but he's achieved and done a lot of things. So this is Ling Guang. The first character there is Ling, which is soul, and Guang is light. So we're receiving this beautiful frequency from this calligraphy. We're just going to breathe in and do some affirmations. We're just doing our affirmations today. And next week, we'll do further work on this particular calligraphy. We'll trace the calligraphy. So just place your hand again on the heart chakra, one on the lower abdomen, gently closing your eyes. And we are going to be just doing some more affirmations. So Ling Guang. Let us just say the Ling Guang and then soul light. If you know the words, please join me. Otherwise, just receive the frequency. Ling Guang, soul light. Ling Guang, soul light. Ling Guang, soul light. Ling Guang, soul light. And just a note to make, please do not take a picture of the calligraphy. You can come back to the recording and do the session, but I would suggest just buy one of those books. And then the calligraphy is forever in your field. And you can practice as many times as you want to. So please don't take a picture. If you have, just delete it. Because it is available for the world in the book that you can purchase. So let us say some affirmations. Ling Guang, bring love and light, or bring, soul light to this relationship or relationships. Ling Guang, bring soul light to my relationships. Ling Guang, bring soul light to my relationships. Ling Guang, bring soul light to my relationship. So we are requesting, we cannot force the light to come in. So we can also add please and thank you. But we have connected to the calligraphy. We've requested our original request. So you can definitely add please and thank you to your affirmation. So you can say Ling Guang, please give soul light to my relationships. Thank you. Ling Guang, please give soul light to my relationships. Thank you. Ling Guang, please give soul light to my relationships. Thank you. And then you can change the affirmation. So flexibility is very key with these practices. And you can do the practices wherever you are, not just in a meditative state. Sometimes you're driving and you want to do the practice. And when you have the field, when you have the book or the calligraphy, you can carry the book with you, the cards, there's different calligraphies that are available. You can carry the book or the card with you, connect to it, and then do the practice while you're driving. Obviously, don't close your eyes, etc. Just do the affirmations, the invocation, everything. The practices can be done flexibly. So we say now bring connection, harmony, order to our relationships. So Ling Guang, please bring connection, harmony, order to my relationships. Thank you. Ling Guang, please bring connection, harmony, order to my relationships. Thank you. Ling Guang, please bring order, connection, harmony to my relationships. Thank you. Ling Guang, please bring connection, harmony, order to my relationships. Thank you. Now we can say bring happiness and health to our relationships. Ling Guang, please bring happiness and health to my relationships. Thank you. Ling Guang, please bring happiness and health to my relationships. Thank you. Ling Guang, please bring happiness and health to my relationships. Thank you. And just breathe in and just feel. Feel the sensations within your heart chakra. Any vibrations, any temperature change. And now we're going to do the scan just to check in again from the beginning to the end. How you can feel the difference. Start with your physical body. Just see how you're feeling. If you felt any aches, any pains, how are they now? Then bring your attention to your heart, to your emotional body. If you have anything at all, especially if it's related to relationships, any unbalanced emotions, anger, anxiety, worry, fear, sadness, etc. How do you feel now? And in order to transform all of that, you need to do this practice over and over and over again to have a happy and healthy relationship. This is not to say you're not going to get angry, but you may start noticing that your anger dissipates much faster. You don't hang on to it for years and years. So and so did this, so I'm not going to talk to them again. Happens a lot with siblings, right? Or even husband and wife. We hang on to things, and especially if you're divorced. I know somebody yesterday. I was in the Tao Center, and they requested blessings to transform the relationship with their ex-partner because I think there's a child involved. They requested healing. They paid for some sessions at the center. I went to a weekend workshop. It wasn't about relationships, but it was overall life. But do you see yourself doing that if you're divorced? Try it. Do this practice with your ex and see it transform. You don't need to hang on to all of that entanglement for all your life because it affects you, not the other person. Your thought, speech, action affects your information, not the other person. So transform it. Now, go back into your heart and do this practice again. Come back to it. Until next week, we're going to do another practice, but come back to it and, see how it transforms that energy within your heart that's negative. Whether it's anger, anxiety, depression, whatever it is you're feeling. And check your brain now, your mental body. How are you feeling? Is it much lighter? Is it more transformed, calmer from all that noise, which could be related to relationships and the emotions attached to them? Finally, bring your attention to your heart chakra and just see within. How are you feeling about that energy? Has it shifted? And one session is not going to shift 100%. I'll be honest. You have to put in effort and see it transform over time. So do this practice again and again if you can and see that transformation. And please do also share your transformations with me and others as well. Because nothing happens overnight. Even the rift between relationships did not happen overnight. People hang on to it, and then the rift just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. You want to transform that rift to get smaller. So that even if you're not talking to the person, you can start talking to them at least. You don't have to get involved in their lives, but just talk to them. So just bring your hands to prayer position by your heart chakra now. And let us close the practice by saying thank you. Thank you to our soul, heart, mind, and body, and also the relationship soul, all that came and supported us. All the outer souls and the lingua and calligraphy as well. We're so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. We ask you to respectfully return. Just gently massage your hands, place it on your eyes, gently blinking your eyes open. Massaging throughout your face, your jaw, your chin, your cheek, your neck, your shoulders, and just stretch up and then sideways. Bring it down. Slowly bring it down and let go. And just once you've done this practice, please do share how are you feeling? How are you feeling with the aha moments as well that you receive? Because it's not just about, 100% within one day. You may receive aha moments that, where is the block? Where is the energy stuck? And where are you stuck within that relationship? And it's not just about, it's all the practices are the same. But we're focusing on relationships this month. Mainly because there is a happy, healthy relationship workshop coming on. And I want you guys to be part of that relationship workshop because it'll go much deeper and you will have layers of healing within that workshop that you're not going to get in a free session probably. But it's not about that. It's about helping you transform the information. And guess what? I also am part of that workshop because I don't just teach, I actually practice. And that's where transformation happens. So I love you all. Please join that workshop. It's called the Happy Healthy Relationships. I'm going to put the link in the description below. And join the monthly membership because that works on every aspect of your life. Helps you work on foundation boosting, practices that help with physical, emotional, mental, spiritual body, physical relationships, finances, etc. We work on frequencies like love, forgiveness, compassion, gratitude that help all around. They help with your relationships as well. But this month we're focusing on there are 11 sessions within the monthly membership. So one's on stress, relationships, finances, and burnout. Join me if you can. And if you actually month of March, if you are using the offer, I'm turning 50, so I have an offer. If you do my one-to-one sessions, you get entry to the monthly membership free for the month. If you're already a member, then you pay the difference. Just talk to me. There's also one other offer for the month of March, which I'm going to send out to the world. It's about soul readings, Akashic record readings. Do you need direction in your life? It's directed me a lot in my life, and I follow the direction that the soul world or divine or Tao gives me. So, as a qualified Akashic record reader, I can offer you the guidance as well. So, you can book a session, either half an hour, 1 hour. And for the month of March, there's also a discount for that because of the 50th birthday. So, look out for that offer it will be coming out on Wednesday. So, I'm so grateful. I love you all. Stay blessed and please keep on practicing. Because nothing changes overnight. But the thing as well, yesterday somebody reminded me when we start seeing changes, the good things happening, then we stop doing the practices. We get complacent, and then what happens? The negative information gets a chance to get back in. So this is a lifestyle change. As I've shared in my video that I've made it into a lifestyle change. and it's helping me throughout my journey. So why not try it? You have to actually make it into a lifestyle change for it to help you. Because nothing is overnight and nothing happens with one session. So I love you all. Stay blessed and hope to see you at the next session. Today has been a bit long, but I had to explain a lot of things. So I'm grateful to be here to do this. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me and allowing me to serve. Love you all. Thank you. Bye.